Sometimes the best way to level up isn't at the table, it's stepping away. This week, we hit Zion for a quick reset, hiking, stars, and deep conversations that reminded us why we love this journey in the first place. After that, I headed back home to LA to play some poker with some old friends and soak in a little nostalgia, while Laurel stayed in Vegas and had a massive breakthrough. No fear, total clarity, and 2 final tables in 1 week. The reset worked. We're Rachel and Laurel. Poker is our passion, but balance is our goal. At Purposeful Poker, we're sharing the grind, the growth, and the intentional choices that help us thrive at the tables and in life.
Richard! Headed to Zion! Because tournaments make us sad.
Sometimes you just need a little night away.
Yeah. All the grounding and recentering and eat some junk food.
Yeah. Oh, you got to do that.
We decided to take a little time off from poker and head to Zion National Park. It's only about a 2.5-hour drive from Vegas, and it's crazy how quickly the scenery changes once you leave the city. As soon as we got there, we drove straight into the park. The views are unreal. Red cliffs, winding roads, and that long tunnel that cuts right through the mountain. When you come out the other side, it feels like you've entered a different world. We stopped to do a short hike that most people don't even know about. It leads to these 7,000-year-old petroglyphs carved into the rock. Seeing that ancient art up close was wild. It's one of those hidden spots that makes you feel lucky to have found it. After exploring, we drove over to Zion White Bison Resort, where we stayed in one of their glamping covered wagons. Ours was appropriately named Royal Flush. Felt pretty fitting. The wagon had everything: comfy bed, AC, even a private bathroom. We barbecued dinner outside and enjoyed the views of this adorable resort before heading to Zion Canyon Hot Springs. Soaking in their 32 natural geothermal pools was the perfect way to relax after a day of hiking and driving. We headed back to our wagon for the night to sit by the fire, roast s'mores, and of course, save the world one deep talk at a time. In the morning, we visited the bisons on the property, grabbed breakfast in town, and then hit the road back to Vegas. It was exactly what we needed. A quick reset, some quiet time in nature, and a chance to recharge before another full week of poker. Sometimes stepping away from the tables is the best way to come back sharper.
Heading back to LA this week, and of course, I had to make the mandatory stop at Eddie World. Hands down, the best stop on the drive. The bathroom signs crack me up every time, basically telling you to buy snacks like an unsupervised child, which honestly, I fully support. After loading up on sugar and caffeine, I finished the drive into the city and landed at my friend Terry's place. She's one of those people who makes you feel at home the second you walk in. Perfect start to the trip. The first night that I showed up to LA, I go to Terry's house that you saw her $8 million view that I just love.
Beautiful.
And we go play her home game, which is she runs it with another friend of ours, Kimmy, and who's been running it for years. And it's just fun. And it's just all the same players that I learned to play with. This time, our friend Kiero decided to show up. I've known Kiero for years. And every now and then, he always said that our home game was the best game, even though it was like super low stakes. It's 1-2. Mm-hmm. It's always just so much fun. Oh. So when he can come, he comes. And he came specifically to stack me. He tried real hard. So this was the first hand that we played together. And I don't remember, there's no real hand history because it was all in pre. And I either 3-bet jammed or 4-bet jammed on him. I don't remember which, but either way, I love it. I just put pocket tens in because it's Kiero. The board runs out and there's lots of overcards on the board. And he goes, nope, that's all you. And he hands me my whole stack and doubles me.
Wow.
Turns out he had pocket sevens and just didn't think I would put it in. Thank you, Kiero.
I had a big pair.
Well, you had a big pair? Because I think if you had a big pair, that
it didn't have paint. It didn't have paint.
And it wasn't bigger than 10. It wasn't a 9 or an 8 out there. I'm excited.
So this hand was this is a real nice hand. I was in the small blind, and it gets limped. Under the gun, 1 limps, low jack limps, hijack limps, and then the cutoff, who is Kimmy, raises it, but only to $10. And I was like, no, Kimmy, too small. Because I'm in the small blind with 5-7 suited, and I know if I flat, everyone is flatting. And sure enough,
It's
small
a party.
blind, big blind calls behind me, under the gun calls, low jack, hijack. They all call. So now we're getting to a flop of 5 of spades, jack of clubs, 5 of diamonds.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I check. I'm first to act, and it checks through.
Ah,
I know.
but
So
I mean,
I'm like, okay.
yeah.
10 of spades on the turn. So now I need to bet. I bet 30. We're going to get some callers here. They all fold except for our friend Mark, who is a very thinking player.
Okay.
So I have to really figure out a good size on the river to get him to call me here, because he's not just going to do it with anything.
Okay.
The river's a 7 of diamonds.
Oh, shut the front door.
I was like, he's going to hate this. He is going to hate this. So I think the best that I can get out of him is $80. Because he started the hand with 170. It's most of his stack, but not all of it.
Right. I love that.
Yes.
Leave him a little bit behind.
Yes.
Yep.
And he tanked. As I knew he would. He thought about it for a long time and figured I have a 5 or nothing. But he knows that I'm capable of bluffing, and he reluctantly called me. And when I turn over the boat, the whole room was just silent. And I was like, it's so dirty. It's so dirty.
No, I love it.
Yeah, I got really, really lucky there. But, and lucky that I don't think he would have called anymore.
Right.
I think 80 was the right price there.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So sorry, Mark. I love you. This hand, Kiero did get me. He got me. And he thinks it's because he talked me into calling. But the reality is I had a flush.
Right.
I mean, it was a paired board. And you know what's annoying now? And I should have just folded pre, because we were blind versus blind. And he goes, nope, I want to play. And I should have fucking known that he had a monster. I should have known. And it was like, the board was like king, jack, jack to clubs. I turned a club. I'm getting it all in with him. He was short. He had like 250. We're getting it all in. So he really thought he got me on this one. But the reality is I'm always calling him with a flush.
Kiero, if you always chop, you always chop. Or you always play.
Yeah.
You can't mix it up based on your hand holding.
Jerk. And then what is that?
Don't ever listen to me talk.
I'm never folding.
I finally got Rachel back. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Follow at Kiero Loves You. That's all my money anyways. I finally got some back.
Yeah, it's all his money.
More, I had something
One time.
one time. No 2.5.
Kiero.
You're drawing dead.
Yeah, I was. The last night of my LA trip, before I had to go to do what I was actually there for, which was not so great, I had to go to a funeral. We went to the studio, a home game. That charges way too much rate. And I got wrecked. I got wrecked by people playing. If they're LA blasters, I mean, they play any two and they play them aggressively. And like, I got freaking wrecked. I should have known. So me, Terry, and Kim were at the same table.
Oh.
And, you know, we're not going to play soft with each other, but like, we're also not there to kill each other. So this hand goes down, and I'm just going to set the scene before it plays out, because this is Kimmy, who is recording this specifically to show Dennis, because she was so mad she had to tattle on us.
Oh, no.
I have pocket kings.
Uh-huh.
And I open, Terry 3-bets me, Kim flats, I 4-bet jam, Terry snaps me, and Kim reluctantly folds. Of course, Terry has aces. Poor Kimmy had ace queen of diamonds. And that bottom board that you see is what would have been her flop.
Oh no.
Dennis, he's his hand.
She was so I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
They had monsters.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Oh, I got so wrecked. I mean, Terry got so much of my money. I was like, oh, yeah. And for 3 friends going to play that were going to kind of just stay out of each other's way, we all get into this pot together. I was like, we should probably, this should probably say that we should just go home.
It's always a setup.
Yeah.
It's always a setup.
Yeah.
Rude.
Fucking poker.
We had a breakthrough. Not a big score, but it was a huge mental breakthrough. I was on the river. It's button versus big blind. I have 4th pair on the board. I knew exactly what hands I was targeting, trying to fold out. I knew the exact bet sizing in order to be able to do that. And I had him in the blender. And I realized in that moment, my heart wasn't racing. I wasn't breathing fast. I didn't feel the need to do any of my mindfulness practices or my deep breathing exercises. I was 100% at peace with whatever decision he made, because I knew at each street exactly what I was supposed to do. And it was just this huge epiphany of clarity that I have been pouring into myself, all of this knowledge, study. But when it came down to it, I wasn't executing it because I'm scared. And here's the reality. 85+% of the time, you're going to bust anyways. So guess what? We're going to start going down swinging, because if there's anything that poker will do, it will exploit your fear. It will chew you up and spit you out because you're afraid. So we're done with that. No more. It is so freeing to just be able to utilize what I know and just go out there and do it. So that's what we're going to do today. It's the Venetian 300, 40-minute levels, same old, but we're doing it with no fear. Let's get it.
I did play that tournament with no fear. However, did not work out.
Were you part of the 85%?
I was definitely a part of the 85%. And that's fine. But I went in there guns a-blazing and, ran into it, which happens. And I was driving home and I was just like, I am so dialed in right now that I'm not ready to be done for the day. And there was a WSOP circuit ring event that had just started online. And so I hopped in there and I kept my foot on the gas pedal and it worked out pretty darn well. So yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to see these hands.
Basically, because you can see all the action and everything, I didn't necessarily want to talk about the hands or do hand breakdowns, but I just wanted to show I ran above average for once. And it was amazing. I had a couple of missteps with Ace Jack. That was the only hand that I seemed to mess up that day. But just they would fold to my river bets, even when I had Ace high, and just Ace would hit the river, or, just it was the perfect storm of loveliness and run good. And it was just really exciting that I could just play my game and I could do what I know that I'm supposed to do, even if I don't have it,
Yeah.
And it worked out and it was really great.
Yay.
So other than Ace Jack was a terrible hand that day, but that's fine.
Okay.
Had I not played an Ace Jack hand incorrectly the way that I did, and just total pedal to the metal that went against my instinct, I would have gone into the final table as chip leader. Instead, I went in as the shortest stack, but
We are only human.
that's okay.
Can't run perfect all the time.
No, but it was fantastic. And then I had been having so many issues with pocket kings. That had been how I'd been busted from every tournament in the most disgusting fashion. And I burst the bubble with pocket kings.
Hey!
I was the one that did that. So the rest of you guys, you're welcome.
Good job.
Yeah. Sometimes we do run good, and it is important to remember that. And it was really cool going back over these hands, being like, oh, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just having that.
Honestly, everybody who plays poker should start a vlog.
Yes. Because it shows you how you mess up and it shows you how well you do run. And it helps level you out.
You know, even going back, we've been running poorly for the past few weeks, and now we're doing
Spoiler.
this vlog. And it's a nice reminder.
Exactly what I needed. Like to go back and see. It isn't always like this, you know, and just helps you.
Ace King holds?
Ace King holds. Like, what in the world? Multiple times. That's crazy. Crazy. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. Oh, GG.
Yeah. No. So yeah, it was a very nice score, and a very nice confidence boost. Like we were already in the breakthrough mode and, you know, gaining that traction and momentum, but like this just kind of solidified that I'm on the right trajectory and that, we're going to keep going for it.
Yay. Let's get that back again.
Yes.
Pocket 9 towel?
Yes. I know.
Topsy-turvy world.
I know. This is crazy. And look at, he just like rips it. And then because
and you weren't scared.
I'm not scared, watch what I do. Watch what I do. I don't just call. No. And I don't fold, because why would we do that?
Right.
You know.
No, you can't fold.
No, can't fold.
Do you rip it?
We don't rip.
But you...
We raise. Because I have the other guys covered anyways. So,
okay.
You know,
yeah,
so I raise it to, you know, make them make a decision.
Ooh.
So he has 10-9 suited.
Oh.
He flops 2 clubs. I fade the flush. How does that happen? So, yes. Everybody
And the runner straight.
Yes. Unbelievable. I faded the world.
Woo.
Which does happen sometimes. So yeah, you should start a vlog so that you can go back and remember that sometimes you do fade stuff. They don't always get there. Yeah, this was how I busted. This was my bust out hand.
Yeah.
It kept showing up throughout the tournament and it kept just giving me fits. But that's okay. You can't run 100%. So I will take average or above average any day. So yeah, he ends up hitting his flush there, nut flush, and you know, GG's.
Lame.
It's okay.
That's all right. It's okay.
So it was 6th place for like 4K. So
okay,
I was not mad about it.
No. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
We are doing the ultimate bounty today at the Venetian. We are going to disprove that I can't win at the Venetian. It's happening. Bounties are $100 before you're in the money, and then it's $500 afterwards. 30-minute levels, but 40K starting stack will be there by level 2. So let's go bounty hunting.
Ooh, you guys. I didn't know that I was going to the amusement park today, but we riding roller coasters. We got down to 2,600. The very next hand, quadruple up. The very next hand, I'm in the big blind with ace-3 off. I knocked 2 people out with my little like 4th of starting stack. So I have 2 bounties. I'm now nearly exactly at starting, and it feels like I'm free rolling this thing. As you can see, I'm in the 5 seat, so I was not taking footage, but this was a very important hand because something like almost spiritual happened in this hand. I tapped into something where I just full on leaned into all of my instinct. And it was a king high flop with pocket queens. And I just knew that this player did not have a king. I put him on a 10 the entire time. And I went for it on the river. I was like, I need to double up here. I need max value. I know that he doesn't have it. He doesn't have 2 pair. I am light years ahead of everything.
How did you get the call?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just felt it and I went for it. And that was like the pivotal moment in this tournament where I was like, okay, something has shifted. There's like something just completely clicked and we're in this now. Like I knew I was making this final table. Like I knew it right there in that hand.
Foreshadowing.
It was really, really cool. Like even now I get goosebumps just talking about it, because I had goosebumps as I'm stacking those chips. I was just like, something magical is happening right here, right now.
Okay, we are still in this thing. It's a little below average, but our our game is definitely well above average. We are 7 away from the money, so hopefully we can break the curse. We broke the curse. Bubble burst and the money. Finally! 2 final tables in 2 days. Oh, it feels good. Feels really good. Long time coming after that drought. So 9 left. I'm a little below average. Lost some during the bubble because I had the chip leader on my left. So I had to really behave. Didn't want to, but it's okay. I have like 290, average is like 350, but everybody's pretty even. Hopefully I can grind some up and get some of these 500 bounties, because that'd be really sweet.
We are 7-handed. This is the final table. Blinds are 8K, 16K, 16K. I am under the gun with king, queen suited. Yep. Exactly my reaction normally. However, we don't care today. Right. Remember, we aren't scared.
We are in the we do not care club.
We do not care.
I mean, you got to play them.
Yeah. I know. Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
So believe me, I know. Just wait. So I raise it up to 35, and the hijack, small blind, and big blind call.
Oh, what the?
So 7-handed.
Yeah.
And we go 4 ways to a flop. More than half of the table is in this pot.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, okay, great. King Queen suit is going to do what King Queen suit normally does. This is fantastic.
You're going to play very carefully here.
Trey of clubs, Queen of diamonds, Jack of clubs.
God. Okay.
Small blind checks, big blind checks. Hero says, it. And bets 55K. Small blind raises her to 150K. Now, it should be pointed out that the hero only had 196K to start this hand. And he does mention that he didn't realize I only had that little bit behind. So I obviously ship it all in because I'm like, there's so many draws here. Like I'm blocking pocket queens.
Alex Fitzgerald told us to fold this.
I understand, but we didn't care this day.
Oh, okay. We didn't know.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And there's no overs or anything like that, So it's like, whatever. If you have aces, whatever. If you have kings, whatever. If you somehow overcalled with pocket jacks, congratulations. He finally makes it's mandatory. I don't know why we took so long, but he finally makes the call, and he flips over the 6 of hearts and the 6 of spades. This is why we have to play with no fear. Okay. Because they're going to exploit and pounce on that fear. So, and sometimes we're wrong, but we literally only have to be right like a quarter of the time.
Okay.
Get a nice double.
Good.
Right there.
I mean, I would have folded if I was you. That's a very good call. Like,
I took a long time.
Yeah.
I did think it through a lot, and I was just like, my confidence was at an all-time high, and there was so many draws on that board that I was like, maybe we just have to fade the world. Like maybe he has an insane combo draw here or something, and we just have to fade. And that's just the variance that we have to embrace and roll with it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. There is a raise under the gun, and then 2 callers. So there's tons of dead money, and he just rips it all in. I haven't looked at my hand yet. And then I finally look down, and I have ace king suited. And I'm like,
Oh.
and I'm like, well, I'm all in because I know what he's doing. And I, again, there's all this dead money out there. So, yep, we're just going to rip 700K, here you go. And the other guys fold, and he flips over 5 deuce of diamonds, and he ends up turning his flush, and I'm drawing dead. But we realized, new hand, new puzzle.
I hate when you say that to me.
I know. But it really does, if you can actually take it in and, put it on like a coat and wear it, it does help.
All right, so still the final table, down to 5 players. We're right in it. We're above average. Feeling good. Still playing A+ game. I'm super dialed in and having a blast.
I was 3rd in chips. There's 4 of us left. I had played with this other gentleman almost all day, and very nice, very solid player. And this was like one time that I deviated from my instincts, because as what happens when you have ace king, you're just like, it's ace king, I want to see all 5.
You do?
Yes. Yep. But I knew this player. I knew he wasn't messing around. I knew that he was at like top of range.
And I guess final 4, maybe it isn't a spot.
Yeah, I think it actually is a fold here. So we ran into it.
Oof.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep.
Is this your bust out?
Nope.
Okay.
No, but we got.
Oh, so he was 4th in chips, and
Yep.
you were 3rd in
Yep.
chips. Eesh.
Yep. So we got
Battle of the small stacks too.
Mhm.
You don't want to jam
I
there.
know. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That was our big misstep of the day,
Okay.
for sure. Like like looking back now, like, and even the nanosecond after I made the 3-bet, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just like, well, we're in it now. And so now I'm very short.
Anessa really,
Yes.
she's one of our favorite dealers at Venetian, but
She's so sweet, and she felt so bad. Then I get it in versus the same very nice gentleman that I've been playing with all day, ace 4 versus ace Trey. So it should be, at least a chop here, like a bajillions amount of the time. But he ends up hitting 2 pair, 3 on the flop, and we both turn an ace. But I can't improve, and the board doesn't pair in the other way. So, yeah, that was it. That was all she wrote.
GGs.
So still love you, Anessa. It's okay.
yeah, we do. We love
I did.
you.
I had to tell her, it's okay, Anessa. It's okay. It's fine. And she's like, no, it's not.
Okay, guys, so we got 4th. I am not upset at all. Just ran into some coolers, but totally fine. So that's all she wrote. But I did get that one guy's bounty. I said I was going to get it. I didn't tell you guys, but I told me. I said I was going to get it, and I did get that, and that's all that really matters. So ended up cashing for like 1,400 and then 800 in bounties. So all in all, a solid day at the office, but most importantly, like, we broke the no cash streak, and we got our confidence back, and we played all the way, like, just lights out, like, it just wire to wire. We just crushed it. So really, really, really proud of me. Couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, other than W, but that's coming too. That's coming.
So it's definitely coming. We just keep our heads down and keep going. But like, I want to know, other than no fear, do you think you did anything different, or is it really just letting go of
It
that?
really was just, I know that I know what to do. And my instinct was taking a back seat. So I used to drink when I played, and I don't necessarily call it being sober. I just don't drink. And that's been a few years now. And I've noticed that I don't win as much. And I've been trying to figure that out. And I don't think it's because, like, it gives you liquid courage or anything like that. I really think that it did give me the ability to lean into my instinct, to, quiet all the other noise and all the other stuff where you doubt yourself. So, obviously not drinking, I need to find another way to tap into that. And I think that I have. And I think that, just being able to trust yourself.
I've never seen anybody pay as much attention as you do to the table, to the players, and your memory recall is very good. I sometimes struggle because like I'll forget things and I have to write that. I'm learning to start writing notes down, but like you're so dialed in. So it's not just instinct, it's understanding when things are off because you're noticing.
Utilizing the information that I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of gathering all of this information if you're not going to utilize it, and employ it? So,
yeah. But that takes a special skill too. And that takes a lot of experience to learn how to utilize it and when to utilize it too. So it's just a combination of a lot of things. But step one is paying attention. And then that will lead into your instincts when something is something's different here.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that is awesome. 2 final tables in 1 week.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. Thank you. That felt really good.
It's possible. We can. So no more grumpy Gus.
No. Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We love you.
Bye. Purposeful poker. I bluff dare you! I didn't have anything!